What is happening, boys and girls of YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into the channel today, right here with the Rustbeltmechanic. Now, if you've been tuning into the channel, you are no stranger to the Nifty Tools of the Week. And right now, we have brought you to the echelon of all Nifty Tools. Today, we are here to give you my top 5 Nifty Tools of 2019. We're going to go through all 5 of these tools today here for you, as well as show you where you guys can get them. Hopefully, they find their way into your toolboxes too. First set that we're going to be showing you guys today is from GripMat. This specific set is the 3-piece set from GripMat. Comes with the small interactive little divider tray, the medium-sized one. The medium-sized one and the large one have dividers all with them, as well as numerical little measuring devices here in the middle. What's really cool about GripMat is they are resistant to just about any kind of chemical that you guys can use. To boot, there's no magnets or anything built into them, so they're not going to pick up all those little metal shavings. And when you set them up against the car, you're not going to be scratching that across, just ruining paint jobs and everything like that. So for you guys who work on everything else from boats to motorcycles, these will sit on just about any surface you guys can think of and not scratch it or damage it. As well as the automotive guys who are a little bit dirty, the brake clean, the oil, everything that you would get onto these, it's not going to break them down over time. I think these GripMats are absolutely fantastic tools, and that's why they made the number 5 spot of Nifty Tools of 2019. Coming up on our Nifty Tools of 2019, we've got our number 4 item coming in from SP Tools USA. This is going to be the SP Tools Ultra Capacitor Jump Pack. Now, I did a specific video on this tool a couple of months ago, and it got great review. I did a lot of comparison between this one and a bunch of other standard lithium-ion jump packs and showed you guys how the capacitors and the super capacitors inside of these actually work. Now, this one is going to be amazing because you're not going to be having to worry about it going dead in your vehicle over the winter time. It's always going to be there ready to go. It does have an internal battery, even though it might be a little very small one. It's also going to be able to jump just about anything up through a 5-liter V8. I personally use this thing on certain engines up through some V8s. V6s, it works fantastic, and it puts upwards of 700 cold cranking amps out onto any vehicle. How it works, like I said in the video, it is filled with ultra capacitors, which can input and output a lot of electricity in a very short amount of time, which is what sets it aside from standard lithium-ion batteries. So you don't have to have these things charged all the time. They are able to take in energy from those semi-dead batteries, charge up its internal batteries, and then put all of that energy back out into the vehicle to start it up in a very fast amount of time, and then get everything started. So really awesome tool. I absolutely love it. I use it here in the shop because I don't have to worry about other people stealing it and putting it back dead, because it's always going to be working. I've just got to either charge it up for like 2 minutes, or I've got it on a battery out on a vehicle that does have some charge, and it's able to jump the vehicle. Great thing to be able to have. I definitely recommend for you guys to check this one out. I will put a link down in the description to it. Normal price on this one is going to be $279.95 over at SP Tools USA's website. Moving right on down the list, getting to our number 3 Nifty tool of 2019 is going to be our Milwaukee right angle die grinder. This is a killer tool, and Milwaukee knocked it out of the park coming out with this tool this year. What sets it aside from everything else that is got the power of 95% of these air tools that we're putting up into competition with it. Now, yes, I do have a little bit larger battery on here, and if you guys checked out the video where I compared this one to the Snapon buffer die grinder, this one knocked that Snapon one again out of the water, both in how it worked, how well it worked, price, affordability, warranty. Milwaukee does a fantastic job at what they do in getting all the power that they can out of these tools. Revving this one up to almost 24 4,500 RPM. This is able to cut through just about anything you guys need in the shop. Whether you're putting a cutoff wheel, whether you're putting a grinding surface onto it, it's gonna do the job of whatever you really need to do. It has a standard 1/4-inch receiver for just like any other right angle grinder, and it uses the Milwaukee M12 battery line. I love their battery line. They last an amazing amount of time and they charge up really quick as well. Warranty on these things is where Milwaukee also fantastically shines. They're going to give you a 5-year warranty on the tool, 2-year warranty on the battery, pretty much leading standard in the industry. You can't really beat that one. There's really nothing else in the market right now to be able to compare this tool to, and it's going to be amazing for years to come. I have definitely high hopes for this one. They're going to do great in selling this one. Now, price-wise, it's also not bad at all. You want to get bare tool alone, it's going to run you 169 bones. You're wanting the tool with 2 batteries and a charger, you're looking at about 260 bucks. Great tool, awesome nifty tool. That's why it made number 3 on this year's Nifty Tools list. Tell you what, guys, we're counting them down fast. Now we're moving on to our number 2 nifty tool for 2019. This is going to be the Snapon SVTS RAD 272A coolant refiller. Now this is probably the best time-saving tool out of any of the tools that I've reviewed all year long. Any mechanic who works on especially diesel and heavy duty trucks know that this is probably the most valuable, best money well spent tool that I have ever purchased. Now what it does is it uses the Venturi effect, hooks into a vehicle's cooling system, and is able to use air pressure that you use from the shop, blows in across the Venturi here in this billet aluminum main housing, and it's going to suck every single little bit of air out of a cooling system. Now if you guys work on diesel trucks especially, you know that it takes forever to bleed these systems. Even in any kind of standard automotive application, it takes forever for the thermostat to open up. Some of these vehicles might have little ports and openings and bleed holes that are in really weird places and may not be the highest point in the system. You might have a radiator like on Cummins trucks that the radiator hose is actually higher than a lot of the system, and there's no way to bleed that out. So it takes forever to bleed these systems. Not with the vacuum refiller. It is a fantastic tool. It's able to cut your refilling and bleeding procedure on these cooling systems in roughly 1/5 of the time. Normally on those trucks it takes me about 40 minutes, 35 to 40 minutes if you were going to do it manually, burping it, driving it, coming back, topping it back off. This thing sucks every single bit of air out, and then you're able to refill it right back up in. Now warranty wise on the Snapon, I'm not sure exactly what the warranty is. It's not listed on their site. However, I would believe that it is either 1 or 2 year warranty because every single part on this tool is field serviceable through your Snapon dealer. So that's pretty cool that everything is going to be able to be serviced by the guy who comes here and services our specific dealership. However, I have not had any problems out of this tool, working and using it almost every single day all year long. Best tool that I have purchased in the last year. It's made me the most amount of money. It is a little bit on the pricey side. Obviously you're paying for some of that Snapon name, 269 bones for this awesome nifty tool, but I would have to say for a nifty tool this one is well worth the money. And last but certainly not least, coming in at the number 1 nifty tool of 2019 is going to be none other than the SP Tools SP81133 Midtorque 1/2-inch impact. Now I've been talking about this impact for some time now, and that's because it is an absolute beast for what it is, how much it costs, and how much it weighs. So bigger, better impacts is what the American market has been going for forever now. Whoever's got the biggest amount of foot-pounds is the biggest seller on the market, and that's what everybody's been going for, the bigger numbers. But they've been missing a major part of the market, the mid-torque impacts. Marketing to these guys is something that they've gotten really good at. But you really haven't gotten to the point of telling people what they really could use in the shop. Just, you know, I've got this bigger impact that's able to do everything and anything under the sun, but it's also going to cost you $800 or $900. But this is where it fills the major part of the market. This specific impact is going to do 98% of everything that I need to do as an automotive technician here in the shop. And I work on everything from little Dodge Neons all the way up through Ram 4500s. This is going to do 98% of everything I need it to. Now through SP Tools, it's running their 18-volt system. It's using a standard 4 amp hour battery is what I've been personally using it with. However, they do have the 5 amp hour battery as well. Torque numbers on this bad boy. You're running the bolt busting torque at right around 715 foot-pounds. Actual working torque, you're going to be right around 515 foot-pounds. Now for a mid-torque impact, that is fantastic, and it is pretty much top of the market when you're talking about mid-torque impacts. It's a beast, and it's really, really well built on top of that one. I have personally, you know, as you guys can see in some of these pictures, this thing has been dropped off a lift once or twice, and it still keeps on kicking. The battery life on this one is fantastic. I'm able to use this one for going on a week or so on every single battery, and that is using this literally every single day for multiple sets of tires, wheels, suspension parts. It's able to do the job. Also, on top of all of that awesomeness, it weighs half as much as its competitors in the larger market. So normally, if you were to compare it to a full-sized electric impact, this one is going to be half the size of the Snapon and the Milwaukee. Snapon comes in at 8 pounds 10 ounces. That is a beast. And why would you, just to put it into perspective, if you're going golfing, why would you want to use your one wood on every single hole in the course? You really wouldn't. You'd want to use the correct tool for that job. And this one coming in at 4 pounds 8 ounces is the tool that fits the job of most everything that you're going to see here in an automotive shop. Warranty on this one is really good also, just about standard to most of the market. It's going to run 2 years warranty on the tool and the battery. It's a really great combination. I would definitely recommend that you guys look into this one if you haven't looked into SP Tools already. Price wise, it's also really nice. You're going to get the tool, 2 4 amp hour batteries, and an amazing speed charger for none less than $399. If you guys really wanted to step it up to that 5 amp hour battery, it's going to run you $419. That's for the tool, 2 batteries, and a charger. That's why this is an amazing steal for what this tool is, what it can do. It does an all-around great job. The size of it is very compact. It just is amazing, and it is class leading in the mid-torque impact market. This is my most used tool around the shop, and that's why it made the #1 Nifty Tool of the Year here in 2019. Now, for all of you guys who have made it through this video here to the end, I really wanted to bring you in on something fantastic. You know that I already do lots of work with SP Tools. It's because they do an amazing job at what they have, and they put out some really great products. Well, SP Tools has decided to put out a really great promotion for all of you guys as well. Well, they're going to be doing an amazing Christmas list special bonus. So what we're going to be doing with them is you need to go over to SP Tools USA's website, which again, I will put the link down in the description to this one, and they are going to be running a special Christmas list, I guess giveaway and bonus special for their amazing listeners and watchers here to the channel. So you're going to go over to the channel and you're going to be able to pick out and fill out a wish list of 3 things, because us as mechanics, you can never just pick one. There's got to be 3 awesome things that you can find on their website. You're going to be able to fill in 3 amazing tools that you have been kind of looking at but just haven't gotten around to getting. Put that onto your Christmas wish list. Put in your name and email address, and then SP Tools is going to take that information and send you a special discount code. You guys will then be able to take that wish list as well as a special coupon code, which is going to get you 20% off of one single item that's on your list. Give that to one of your loved ones or your spouse or whoever to be able to get you those amazing things on your wish list. That's going to be right there in the email as soon as you get those. This one is going to be running through today, which is Black Friday, all the way through until the day before Christmas. Christmas Eve is when this promotion is going to end. But you know what? They decided that wasn't enough. So we're going to do one more special thing for you guys who are listening in and know about this one. Every single person who puts their name into the list generator and puts in their email address, they're going to be put in for a $500 gift certificate shopping spree to SP Tools USA. So you're going to be able to go on there. Hopefully your family gets you some of those things on your list, and then you might be that lucky one who wins $500 to go shopping on their website to get whatever you might need. You might be able to get this and a couple of GRYPMATs. You might be able to get some really cool hand tools. Some of their wrenches are absolutely fantastic. Anyways, if you win, 500 bucks is yours to be able to spend on SP Tools USA's website. I think that is an amazing deal here for the holidays. Gives you guys a chance to check them out. Again, link to this one will be in the description below. Well guys, that's about all I've got for you today in the way of nifty tools. Hopefully you guys absolutely have enjoyed all of these nifty tools that I have brought you throughout this year in 2019. We've got a couple more we're probably going to get to here in this year, but we've got tons more throughout the years, and we're going to be rocking them all the time because you can never get enough nifty tools. So we're going to be bringing those to you plenty enough in time. We've got lots of great amazing content coming up and really awesome stuff planned coming up for the end as well as the new year coming up. I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you get notified when I come out with cool, awesome content just like this one. Appreciate everyone tuning in. As always, you guys stay awesome.